Hey, second grade, it's Miss Baroker again, and we are going to do our next math lesson together. So, you need to get out your Chapter 3 math book. Oh man, look at those nails. I need to repaint those. Okay, you're going to look at this, your Chapter 3 math book out. Open up to page 187. 187. So I want you to have 187 open, and we're going to complete these pages. I'm going to rip my page 187 out so it's easier for me to do. You can do that too at home. And then you're also going to rip out page 189. So you should be ripping out 2 pages if you want to rip out pages. I'm going to do it pretty quickly, so if you want to pause this video to make sure that you're on track with us, that's fine, okay? But I'm going to do it quickly and then we're going to move on because I only have 15 minutes. Again, if I get cut off, what I want you to do is make sure that you are still working at home, and I want you to finish all of the pages even if I stop, okay? So you'll keep on going even if I stop. We are going to not do this front page together, so I want you to flip on to the back. And we're going to start here for Model and Draw. Let me change the lights a little bit because I feel like it's kind of hard to see. Hopefully that helps a little bit. Okay. So today we are going to be doing more addition, but we're also going to be doing some subtraction. So today we're going to be talking about fact families. Do you guys remember talking about fact families in the past? If so, you're going to be rocking this lesson. If not, I'm going to refresh your memory today. So it says up here, you can use addition facts to remember differences. Related facts have the same whole and parts. So remember when we talked before, I'm going to be teaching lots of strategies on how to add. Now, if some of these strategies don't work for you, that's okay. But we're just going to go over lots of different ways to add, and then hopefully you'll find some ways that work for you, and it'll make you faster and quicker and better at your math facts. So if something doesn't make sense, that's okay. You just won't use that strategy, right? So today we're going to be using subtraction to help us with addition, and vice versa. So down here, you see it's a bar graph. It's called a bar graph. We have 6 and 7. Those are our add-ins. So remember, add-ins are 2 numbers that we add together. So 6 and 7 together equal 13. All right, you can fill that in if you want. So 6 plus 7 equals 13. This is going to be our fact family. So a fact family, I've written fact family on there for us. Fact family. So our numbers are 6, 7, and 13. Okay, so up at the top, 13 is our biggest number. It's going to be at the top of our fact family. And then the 2 numbers that we add together to make up that 13 for this one would be 6 and 7. So our fact family is 13, 6, and 7. So 6 plus 7 equals 13. And the same way, 13 minus 7 will equal 6. So when we go over here, if we know this part is 7 and this is 13, if we know that 6 plus 7 equals 13, then we know that the last part is 6. 13 minus 7 equals 6. See how they're all the same number? 6, 7, and 13. 6, 7, 13. Here's an addition sentence and here's a subtraction. It's just a fact family. So today we're going to be doing fact families. So if we come down here, let's do number 1. Number 1 says, write the sum and difference for the related facts. So this time our fact family is going to be 5, 4, and 9. Look, 5, 4, and 9. That's our fact family. Those are all of our numbers that we're going to need. So if I have my fact family, if you want to make a little triangle, you can do this too. 9 is our biggest number, right? So I'd put 9 at the top, and our other numbers are 5 and 4. Okay. So the first one is 5 plus 4. So if we're talking about our fact family, what's the other number in our fact family? There's only 3, and we've used 5 and we've used 4. So what number is left in the fact family? 9. So 5 plus 4 equals 9. All right. And then down here it says 9 minus 4. Again, if we look back at that fact family, we're going to use all of those 3 same numbers again. So they've used 9, was it 4? Forget. Okay. 9 and 4, they've used those. So 9 minus 4 will equal 5. And that will be our answer for number 1. All right, I'm not going to use that board anymore, so if you want to keep on doing fact families, you can. That's awesome, but I'm going to go a little bit faster so we can get through some more problems. Number 2, we have 2 plus 7, and we have 9. So I'm going to just always underline all of my problems in the fact family. 2 plus 7, I know that 2 plus 7, 2, so I'm going to count on 7, 8, 9. My answer is 9. So our fact family, that makes sense, right? Because there's a 9 down here, and we're always going to be using the same 3 numbers, okay? We're not going to be adding in a 4th. So if I would have added 2 plus 7 equals 10, and then looked down here and this wasn't a 10, that's not right. We got to backtrack, okay? We messed something up. We added wrong. So make sure that you're using the same 3 numbers in each one of these problems, okay? Because they're fact families. Same 3 numbers. So here we have 9 minus 2. And if you don't even want to try the math, you don't have to. You can do it super quick because I know that I've used 9 and I've used 2. The number left in my fact family is 7. So 9 minus 2 equals 7. I don't even have to figure it out. It's that easy because I already know the fact family. Then over here we have 3 plus 8. So my numbers in my fact family are 3, 8, and 11. 3 plus 8, I can do it 8, 9, 10, 11. Boom. But I already know from down here that should be my answer because it's in the fact family. And then I have 11 minus 8. Again, I don't even have to really solve it. I can just do, there's 11 down there, there's 8 down there. Oh, that means that I'm using 3. 3 is my last number in the fact family. All 3 numbers need to be used. So what you can also do for number 4 is beside each one, you can make a triangle. All right, 5 and 8, those are my add-ins. They're going to go at the bottom of my triangle. My big number is 13, so that will be at my top. 5 plus 8, okay, we're using 5, we've used 8. What number is left in the fact family? 13, so that's what I'll put here. And then down here we have 13 minus 5, okay, so we're using 13, we're using 5. The number that's left in our fact family is 8, so my answer is 8. Okay, we'll go on to number 5. Again, I'll make another fact family triangle. All right, so my numbers are 1, 8, and 9. 1 and 8 are my add-ins, so they're going to go at the bottom. 1 and 8. My big number is 9. So again, 1 plus 8, if I look at my fact family triangle, 1, 8, 9 is left, so I'm going to put 9 there. 9 minus 1, okay, I'm using 9, I'm using 1. What's left in my triangle? 8. All right, and if none of this is making sense to you and you're like, Miss Baroker, this fact family stuff is for the birds, that's okay because guess what you can do? You can use another one of your strategies that you already know. You can count on, you can count back, you can use helper doubles, you can use your number line, you can use your hundreds chart, lots of things. Do whatever makes sense to you. So for these next couple, I'm just going to go through them pretty quickly, okay? 9 plus 9 equals, solve it, 18. If you want to at this point pause the video and then check your work afterwards, that's okay. 18 minus 9 equals 9. Okay, because again, we have our fact family. So we have 9 and 9, those are our bottom, 18 up at the top. So we have 9 plus 9, the other number in our fact family is 18. 18 minus 9, okay, we've used 18, we've used a 9, we have 1 9 left, so that has to be the answer. Down here, 8 plus 7 is our first one, so that's our add-ins, that's going to be at the bottom. 8 and 7, so 15 will be at the top of our triangle. So 8 plus 7 equals 15, awesome. And then we have 15 minus 8, so again, you can look at that triangle and you can figure it out, or you can just solve it a different way. 15 minus 8 equals 7. Awesome. All right, let's go to number 8. So I'm going to make my triangle. We have 4 plus 7. That's going to be my add-ins. So 4 and 7 are going to be at the bottom of the triangle. 11 is my big number, so that's going to be at the top. All right, so I'm going to look, and I'm going to do 4 plus 7. I can look at my triangle and figure it out, or I can just use another way to solve the problem. 4 plus 7 equals 11. 11 minus 7 equals 4. Awesome. Number 9, 7 plus 5, I'm going to make my triangle. So my add-ins are 7 and 5. They'll go at the bottom. 12 is my big number, so I'm going to put that up at the top. All right, 7 plus 5. I'm going to look at my triangle, see which number is not in this problem already. And the answer is 12. 12 minus 7, again, I can use my triangle. The number that's left from their fact family is 5. Okay, that's where I'm going to stop today. Ooh, we have plenty of time. That's where I'm going to stop today. What I want you to make sure that you do is I want you to make sure that you go through this next page. It says on your own, so honestly you should be doing it on your own anyway. I want you to try it out. Maybe have a mom or a dad or a grandma or an aunt or an uncle or a big brother or a big sister. Check over your work, make sure you're doing it correctly, and then you can try the bottom and also do the back of this, okay? I hope you guys have an awesome day. And I will see you tomorrow. All right, guys, thanks.